Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about the 5th episode of the 3rd season of Sabrina, Pancake Madness. What are we, fanatic waffle people? We went out and about again and again in our Ford Falcon. We went out and about again and again in our Ford Falcon. You're bruising on my Adam's apple. Ew, squared. The money store. The answer to the riddle is cakes on the griddle. Pancake Madness is one of my all-time favourite episodes, I absolutely have to admit that. I just want to say one thing though, people keep asking me why I haven't done Sabrina reviews in quite a long time, and it has been about 2 months. Shocking, I know. Primarily it's just because time's got away with me and I kind of didn't think to do one, but also because a few people have been commenting saying, stop reviewing these, I'm trying to find the episodes, so it kind of made me feel a little bit uneasy about doing them. But in saying that, it is actually illegal for the episodes to be uploaded on YouTube, so buy the DVDs. They're not actually allowed to be on YouTube. I'm pleased they are, but they're not actually meant to be there, so I shouldn't feel that guilty. But yeah, so this episode is brilliant. Sabrina finds out that the Spellmans can't eat pancakes, but she decides to have a bite anyway just to see what would happen and prove that she's not going to get hooked. And of course, she does get hooked. And the whole moral here is the fact that, she's disobeyed her aunts, there have been consequences to that. She needs to listen to what she's being told and not think that she knows better than her elders. There's also the whole thing about gaining self-control and not allowing yourself to become too obsessed with anything, which, to be honest, that episode clearly hasn't had an impact on my life, because I get obsessions really, really quickly. But I do like that it has quite a strong moral. There are some episodes where it's kind of not as obvious what the moral is, but with this, it is listen to your aunties and don't eat too many pancakes. It's brilliant. It's an absolutely fantastic story. There is one thing though, which I think I mentioned in the pilot review years ago, that there is a massive continuity error with this. In the first episode, in the pilot, there is a plate of pancakes on the table. But obviously they didn't think, ooh, in the first episode, in 3 seasons' time, we're going to talk about a pancake addiction. But it is a little bit annoying when you're watching back to see these pancakes in the first episode thinking, she can't eat them. But never mind, that's just a little thing that I seem to get irritated by quite easily. Mary Gross is in this, which I absolutely love. I think she's fantastic. Jenna Green is in this. Richert's obviously in it, and then the usuals, Melissa, Beth, Carolyn, and Nick Bakay. I think Salem has quite a lot of entertainment in this. I think there's something about Salem in this particular episode where he's not trying too hard to be funny, but he just is. And I absolutely love that. Salem is obviously very, very adorable as a character. One thing about this episode as well is that it always makes me hungry. There are 2 episodes which make me hungry. One is Bunt Friday, and I always want to come away from that eating truth sprinkles on a cookie. I always want that. And with this one, I always crave pancakes and syrup, which is, I guess, the point. But also, it means that you are having to sit there resisting the temptation of going out and buying just a box of pancakes and hot syrup. I want pancakes and syrup now. I love the pancake song. The answer to the riddle is cakes on the griddle. It's so catchy and so funky. I love the sequence and the little dance sequence. I think it's very beautiful, and I could listen to it all day. And whenever I hear it, it just instantly cheers me up. So that's that's a lovely aspect of this as well. We get to bring out a lot of the Canadian elements. Salem just fell on the floor. No. We get to bring out a lot of the Canadian elements in this, obviously because Carolyn Ray is Canadian. To have Hilda in this sort of, it's not really mentioned as Canada, but it's clearly a parody on Canada, I guess, if you like, but done kind of really nicely and really friendly. And I love that, and it kind of brings in a little bit more of Caroline's personality into this as an actress, so that I think is great. Salem, when he's in the stack of pancakes, is such an iconic image. There were posters of that in the late 90s. In the pack of trading cards, there are many, many versions of it. Just Salem in the pancakes is one of the most hilarious things ever. Even though I know it's coming, every time I just burst out laughing and nearly die in hysterics. I'm probably exaggerating, but it's so funny. And yeah, Jane Austen is mentioned as well, which makes me worried because I hadn't seen this episode in over a year. I'd heard of Jane Austen, but I didn't really know anything about her until we studied it a year ago in my first year of university. And when I was watching this, I was like, oh, I know who wrote Pride and Prejudice too. I'm with Zelda. I'd clearly be stuck in the other realm. So this episode is absolutely gorgeous. It's entertaining, it makes me hungry, it's beautiful, it's got strong morals, obviously cast and acting is top notch as always, the song is awesome. The whole thing is absolutely fantastic, and I do know that this one is very well received. you know, there are some episodes where not everybody likes them and they're not as well received as others. Kind of not as greatly received in the sense that they'll either dislike a cast member or they'll dislike the plot, or they won't like Sabrina's outfit, Beth's outfit, well, Zelda's clothes in this. Perfect. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Please feel free to leave comments and let me know your thoughts on Pancake Madness. I know a lot of you have been missing my Sabrina reviews, so thank you to the kind messages asking me when I'm going to be doing them again. I just thought I might as well do this one just now. And when I found out that the next one was Pancake Madness, I got a bit excited. I did. Yeah, but please feel free to leave comments. Let me know if you want me to carry on doing these more frequently as when I used to, and I will see you all next time. Bye.